Hello, thanks for joining us. My name is Chris and this is my friend Gary. Today we're going to take you through some seated exercises you can do at home. We're going to want to start off by sitting up nice and straight in our chairs. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouths. In through our nose and out through our mouths. We're going to want to maintain a steady breathing rhythm while we're doing these exercises. And if at any point I suggest any activities that are going to cause any pain, pinching, pressure, or discomfort, please feel free to do a modified version or to skip them and move on to the next. We're going to start by looking over our shoulder with our shoulders back. We're going to hold this position for 3, 2, and we're going to face forward. And again, over our other shoulder, again, for 3, 2, and forward. Now we're going to go to the other side for 3, 2, and forward. Now over our shoulder again for 3, 2, and facing forward. Now we're going to bring our head to look down between our knees. We're going to look down there for 3, 2, and facing forward. We're going to look up to where the ceiling and the walls meet for 3, 2, and facing forward. We're again going to look down between our knees for 3, 2, and facing forward. We're going to now look up once more for 3, 2, and facing forward. Now we're going to bring our palms out to our sides like this, and we're going to bring our head tilted over to the side, holding this position for 3, 2, and back to the center. We're going to tilt our head in the other direction now for 3, 2, and up again. Once again, we're going to do this for each side, holding our head to the side like this for 3, 2, and again, over to our side for 3, 2, and very good. Now, with our shoulders, we're going to bring our shoulders up to our earlobes like this. We're going to hold that position for 3, 2, and back down. And again, we're going to bring our shoulders up, holding this position for 3, 2, and back down. We're going to do this a few more times, bringing our shoulders up for 3, 2, and back down. And again, bringing our shoulders up for 3, 2, and back down. Now we're going to bring our hands up like this. We can bring them beside our shoulders or in behind our head if we like, and we're just going to bring our elbows up for 3, 2, and back down. And again, bringing our elbows up for 3, 2, and back down. And one last time, we're going to bring our elbows up for 3, 2, and back down. Now we're going to bring our elbows in front of us like this, and the same thing. Bring our elbows up for 3, 2, and down. And again, bring our elbows up for 3, 2, and down. Gary's showing us some stretches we're going to be doing later on. Now we're going to bring our arm across in front of us like this, grabbing onto our elbow from underneath. We're going to hold this position for 3, 2, and up. For 3, 2, and we're going to bring our arm out to the side with our palm up and look in the other direction for 3, 2, and back in. Now we're going to bring our arm across in front of us, grabbing onto our elbow like this, holding for 3, 2, and up. And again for 3, 2, out to our side, looking over our other shoulder for 3, 2, and now once more for each side, we're going to bring our arm across and grab onto our elbow from underneath, holding this position and going up for 3, 2, and out to our side for 3, 2, and back in. Now we're going to bring our arm across in front of us like this, holding this position for 3, 2, and up for 3, 2, out to our side for 3, 2, and back in. Now we are going to bring ourselves further up in our chairs so that our bottoms are at the edge. With our feet in front of us, we want to keep our head up and reach out forward like this. When we're out, we want to point our fingers up, and we'll hold this position for 3, 2, and back in. Very good, making sure that we breathe when we come back, and also that we're breathing when we're leaning out, pointing our fingers up for 3, 2, and back in. And we'll do this 2 more times, reaching our arms out, keeping our head up, and pointing our fingers up to the sky for 3, 2, and back in. Nice deep breaths in and out before we again bring ourselves to go out for 3, 2, and back in. And now we are going to begin by bringing one leg up off of the ground like this. We can hold on underneath or in front, and if you are having issues, you can rest your toes on the ground. That, of course, is not a problem. We're going to hold here and bring it down. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side if Gary lets me. Lift our leg up and holding for 3, 2, and back down. Now again, bringing that leg up for 3, 2, and back down. On our other side, bringing our leg up for 3, 2, and back down. Now we're going to put our foot out forward in front of us, pointing our toes straight ahead. We're going to hold this position for 3, 2, and now pointing our toes right up to the ceiling for 3, 2, and back in. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, putting our foot out in front of us and holding for 3, 2, and again up to the ceiling for 3, 2, and back in. We're going to take our other foot, put it out front, pointing our toes straight out ahead for 3, 2, and pointing our toes up for 3, 2, and back down. This is really cute, Gary, but I'm sorry. We're going to bring our foot out forward, pointing our toes straight ahead for 3, 2, and pointing them up for 3, 2, and there we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have our feet shoulder width apart. Here, Gary, come over here so we can show them. We're going to begin by bringing our knees out as far as we comfortably can, and here we're stretching this part of our body here for 3, 2, and back in. And we're going to bring our knees back out, opening up our hips for 3, 2, and back in. Once again, we're bringing our knees out. We want to sit up with nice straight back and proud shoulders for 3, 2, back in. And we'll do this twice more, opening up our knees for 3, 2, and back in. And one last time, 3, 2, and there we go. Now we're going to bring our feet together like this, keeping our knees together. We're going to bring our toes out to the side like this and hold them there for 3, 2, and back in. And again, we're going to bring our toes out to the side, holding them there for 3, 2, and back in. Now we're going to do the same thing with our heels, bringing them out for 3, 2, and back in. And once again, bringing our heels out for 3, 2, and back in. Now we're going to bring one leg out like this, and we're going to take our hand on that knee, reach it up in the air, and lean back as far as we comfortably can. We're going to hold this position for 3, 2, and bringing ourselves back in. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side, putting our foot out in front of us, flat on the ground, taking our hand, lifting it up in the air, and holding it here for 3, 2, and back down. Bringing our leg back in. We're going to do the same thing once again over on this side. Slide your foot out forward. Bring your hand up and leaning back with it for 3, 2, and back down. We'll bring that leg in. And once more, Over on our other side here, we're going to lift our arm up for 3, 2, and back down. Now we're going to begin with our lengthening and strengthening exercises. We're going to reach our arms out forward in front of us like this, raise them up to the ceiling, and as we go, bring our head up as well to look, and we'll bring our arms back down, having our head follow our hands as we go down between our knees. We're again bringing our arms up, making sure we're breathing in through our nose and out through our mouths. And back down. Following with our head, we're bringing our arms up. And back down. And once more, we're going to bring our arms up. Following as we bring our hands back down. We want to sit up nice and straight. Bring our arms out to our sides and look over our shoulder like this. We're going to bring our arms back in. And again, over our shoulders. And back in. And again, we're going to bring our arms out to our side, looking over our shoulder. And bringing our arms back in. Out to the side, looking over our shoulder. And back in. Once more for each side. We're going to bring our arms out like this. Back in. And again, out to the side, looking over our shoulders. And back in. Now we're going to bring our arms out in front of us. We're going to go up and out to the sides. And back in. Up. Out to the sides. And back in, making sure we're breathing in through our nose and out through our mouths. We're going to do this 2 more times, bringing our arms up, out to the sides, and back in, and up, out to the sides, and back in. Now we're going to bring our arms out in front of us like this. We're going to take our right hand, bring it up, and turn our body to the side like this. And we're going to hold this position for 3, 2, and again we're going to bring our arm up and around. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, bring our arm up, turning our body so that we can bring our arm down beside us like this. And we're going to bring that hand back around. We're going to do this once more for each side, bringing our arms up and around, and again on this side. Got just enough room, and there we go. Now breathing in through our nose and out through our mouths, and in through our nose and out through our mouths. We're going to put our hands on our knees, and we're just going to slide our hands down our shins as low as we comfortably can, bringing our head down with us. And when we get as low as we are comfortable, we're going to bring our head back up and bring our hands with it. And again, we're going to slide our hands down our shins, look forward, and use our head to bring the rest of our body up. Hands back on our knees. We're again going to look down, slide our hands down our shins, and using our head to guide our body back up. And once more, at our own pace, sliding our hands down our shins, looking forward to bring the rest of our body back up. Very good. Now with our hands again on our knees, we're going to start by sliding our hands down our shins. And when we get as low as we are comfortable, we're going to take one hand, bring it out to the side like this. And when we get on this 90 degree, we're going to turn our body so that we're reaching straight up to the sky. Hold this position for 3, 2, and back down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, bringing our arm up to this 90 degree and turning our body as we reach up to the sky, holding this position for 3, 2, and back down. Once again, for each side, we're going to lift our arm up and back down. Again, bringing our arm up and back down. And we're going to bring our body up like this. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouths. And in through our nose and out through our mouths. We can return back comfortably into our chair, and sitting up nice and straight, we're going to bring our foot out forward in front of us, and we're just going to rotate our ankle like this. If you're more comfortable doing it closer to the ground, that is of course acceptable. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, bringing our foot up and rotating our ankle. And now we'll go in the opposite direction. And on this side, we're going to do the same thing in the opposite direction. Now with our foot up, we're going to point our toes to the ceiling and straight ahead. Again to the ceiling and straight ahead. We'll bring that leg back in. And on this side, we're going to point our toes to the ceiling and straight ahead and to the ceiling and straight ahead. We'll bring our feet back. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouths. Now, sitting up nice and straight in our seats, we're going to bring our leg up with our knee as high as we comfortably can. We can hold on in front or underneath. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouths as we set it down. And again, lifting up on the other side. We want to make sure that we are not leaning to the side like I just did. Sitting up nice and straight and back down. And again, bringing our leg up and back down and up and back down. And now we're going to start on our heels, roll forward to our toes, and we're just going to go back and forth like this from our heels to our toes. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, and back to our heels. And now moving on to our upper body. We're again going to bring our hands up. If you're comfortable bringing them behind your head, you may do so. Also, we can just do them in front like this. We're just going to bring our elbows up and down at our sides like this. Bringing our elbows up and down, up and down. We're going to do this 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we'll bring our elbows in front of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to bring our shoulders out to the sides like this, and we're just going to rotate our shoulders in a circle. And now we'll go in the opposite direction. And we're going to bring our arms out and do the same thing, making circles with our arms. We're going to go a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And now we'll go the opposite direction. A little bit smaller and a little bit smaller. And now we'll bring our arms in, up, hands up to our shoulders. We're going to make circles with our elbows. And in the opposite direction. Very good. Now we are going to bring our head down to look in between our knees, and we're going to turn our head to the side, and slowly we're just going to allow our head to roll all the way around like this. And we'll go in the opposite direction now, around in a circle. And we're looking forward. We can have our arms out on our armrest like this. We're just going to point our palms up in the air and bring our fingers to point down at the ground, holding this position for 3, 2, and making a fist. We're again going to point our fingers down to the ground and make a fist. And again, pointing our fingers down to the ground and making a fist. So now we're going to move on to some coordination activities. We're going to begin with our left heel down on the ground and our left toes pointing up in the air. On the opposite side, we're going to have our right toes down on the ground and our right heel up in the air. Your feet should be positioned like this. We're now going to put our left toes down and our right heel down. Now we're going to again switch to our left heel down and our right toes down. Left toes down, right heel down. Left heel, right toes. Left toes, right heel. Left heel, right toes. Left toes, right heel. Left heel, right toes. And we're just going to go back and forth like this. Like we're walking on a planet with very strange gravity. And we'll do this 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to take our right foot, put it out in front of us, and rotate it clockwise. And once we get the hang of that foot going clockwise, we're going to take our hand and rotate that counterclockwise. Now this takes a lot of concentration. The trick is to focus on one, get that one down first, and then attempt to do the opposite with the other side. And there we go, I lost it. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. With our left foot out in front of us, we're going to make our foot go clockwise. And once you've gotten the hang of that, we're going to take our left hand and make that go counterclockwise. Now, talking about it makes it more difficult, so I'm just going to let you try. All right. Very good. Now we are going to bring our palms out in front of us like this. We're just going to touch our thumbs to our pinkies, open our hands back up, touch our thumbs to our ring fingers, open our hands back up, touch our thumbs to our middle fingers, open our hands back up, and touch our thumbs to our index fingers and open our hands up. We're going to go around our hand, touching each one to our thumbs and opening our hands up in between, working on both fine motor function of touching each finger and the greater muscle group of our hands. If you've ever dropped a coin on the floor, you know how important fine motor function can be. And now we're going to call Gary back. Gary, come here. And we're going to begin with the ending of the exercises today. So Gary's going to help us out. That's right. We're going to look forward, and now with our shoulders at our sides, we're going to turn our head to look over to the side and forward and over to our other side and forward to our side. Hi, Gary. And forward and to the other side. Now we're going to look forward and bring our head down in between our knees and face forward and look up to the part of the wall where it meets the ceiling and back down, looking between our legs and forward. Now again, we're going to bring our arms out to the side with our palms up. We're going to tilt our head over to the side like this and bring it back to the center. Tilt our head over to the side again back to the center. Tilt our head to the side, back to the center, and once more, tilting our head to the side and back to the center. Now we want to sit up nice and straight, breathing in through our nose and out through our mouths. In through our nose and out through our mouths. On behalf of myself and Gary, thank you very much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you again, and we hope you enjoyed yourself. He's a good boy. He's so nice. Everybody likes watching him when they exercise.